With the arrival of European colonizers came Christian choirs and musical notation. The slaves from Africa brought with them drums and a variety of string instruments. As the United States expanded, more immigrants began to arrive, bringing with them their new and own instruments and musical culture. An example is the Polynesian music and Hawaii, or the Latin music from South America.
Since the arrival of the slaves, work songs and slave songs had been sung. Since the ragtime and blues of the 19th century, African American music had greatly influenced American music. The blues of poor black Southerners and the jazz of black urbanities were among the earliest styles of American music. The blues evolved during the 20th century with T-Bone Walker inventing the jump and electric blues. Beginning with the rockabilly boom in 1950s, gospel evolved into soul, and subgenres were made over the next decades, ranging from heavy metal to funk. In the 70s, African Americans began performing spoken lyrics over a beat. This became known as hip-hop.
Music played a huge role on both sides in the American Civil War. Instruments like bugles, drums, and fifes was brought to the battlefield to issue orders or just to boost morale. Singing was also used outside of the battlefield, where it helped as a recreational tool by the soldiers, helping release the stress and tension. There's even stories about armies before battle having their bands play against each other. Dixie was a music genre loved by both sides of the war. Music was used by African slaves during tough work. This music was inspired by the original African music styles and traditions. Music have always been used to express feelings and meanings. Styles like blues and country are especially loaded with certain feelings or views. Blues is of course very melancholic, and country is usually used to inspire patriotic feelings. Certain kinds of music are played during sporting events, either to rally the spectators or increase the team's morale. Music have always been used in religions. Gospel would be a typical example of American church music. Certain music is played during funerals and marriages. Let's stop.